What's up, guys? Matt here, getting ready for the Season 4 finale of Fargo, another season of this phenomenal show. The greatest anthology show of all time, I must say. I'm so excited for Season 5. I'll talk a little bit about that at the end of the episode. Well, yeah, you know, depending on what happens, it might be a long discussion, too. We'll see about that. Last episode, specifically the last 20 minutes, probably one of the best stretches of the entire show, honestly. I had an absolute blast watching it. Had a couple deaths, had a couple awesome fucking scenes, okay? Specifically this episode, the thing I'm most looking forward to, honestly, probably the fact that Zelmare is going to go on a fucking killing spree, I bet. Okay, she's about to fuck some people up, okay? Josto, I'm interested to see if maybe Josto gets blamed, for his brother's death, even though it was completely accidental coincidence. You know what I mean? God coming down himself and fucking, oh my god, it was phenomenal. Okay, we got some with the zombie shit that I've been questioning the entire season. We finally got some answers about it, which, oh man, so fucking good. So everything the show does is just so good, and I'm so excited to see how they stick this landing, because if they've, as I discussed at the end of the last episode, and it's a rarity in today's television, I think Fargo always ends seasons off great, and I'm not just talking about the finale, the last episode. Building up to it, the last 2 or 3 or even 4 episodes of the season are usually so goddamn good, and that is why I'm just, as compared to other shows, this finale I'm just so excited for. I see that it's like 10 minutes shorter than last episode, so that's slightly disappointing, but hey, quality over quantity sometimes. But, you know, we'll see. I'm ready to hop straight into it. If you guys liked the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I've got the full-length uncut reaction up on Patreon. If that's something you're interested in checking out, I'd appreciate it if you did. And if you guys like the content on the channel, I'd appreciate it if you also subscribed. Let's get right into it. Is the plan just gonna be to, like, rat her out? I don't know. I don't know, like, how significant this ring is to the family. Oh, going back to the first episode. Oh, Antoon. Is this a fucking montage of everybody who's died? That's how many goddamn deaths we've had? Where's Doc Senator, man? I'm starting off.
What is man?
No, my boy.
That you care.
Is Evel gonna plot with Loy?
Can you believe it? A murderess right here under our very own roof. I admit that this wolf in sheep's clothing had me bamboozled, presenting herself as some kind of paragon of virtue.
Oh my god, he's fucking losing it. He didn't have it in the first place, but he's losing it now. Oh.
Dr. Fucko. Remember me?
So again, I don't want to. Same thing happened last fucking episode, okay? Where I kept predicting things or wanting to talk about things, and then I didn't say it, and that happened. My thought was that he was going to kill him this episode, but now I think maybe he's just gonna kidnap a whole bunch of people.
Who was it exactly paid for my release?
I have
no
idea.
Thank you for your hospitality. Thank you.
Oh my god, did he? Oh my god, dude, he's on a bender! He's insane! He's on his last leg, dude. He is not making that this episode. He's gone crazy. Why does he look... For the first time in his life, he kind of looks badass. Put the gun in the pile if you're burning everything.
You want this war over? Get your house in order and we can talk. I'll get back to you.
Oh, dude. Fucking Justo and Orietta gonna kill each other same time. It's crazy. I really don't want Lloyd to win as in a he's on top scenario because I think he's really mistreated his family throughout this episode, or not at this episode, throughout the season, and I want him to not face like comeuppance for it, but I want him to be put in a position where he can better that aspect of him.
Man, they took everything. Gold, guns, even the damn truck. I tried to trade them Pee-wee for the truck, but turns out they ain't got no use for no retarded Negro.
Gonna slaughter his own side? He ordered a hit on fucking Happy and Leon? Dude, he... Oh my god, man.
Boss. Boss. What? We got him. What? Cannon. We got Cannon. It's over. We won.
Leon, are you a bag fumbler too? Wait, Leon go make a deal? Dude, no bang. Bang for you.
Got very straight backs. Oh, yeah. Very funny, you Mr. Bail Poster.
What's going on?
What you get? You reach too high.
Oh, shit.
Shit. I ain't rooting for Lloyd though. Like I said from the beginning, mutual destruction. Got his ass. He ain't happy no more.
What's going on? I thought,
You're being overthrown here.
why are we celebrating?
Dov'è tuo fratello?
He didn't make it. What is this?
I told you, are they gonna think that he did it?
Giusto Fadda. Tu sei accusato di crimini contro la tua famiglia.
What family? Whose family?
Are they fucking gonna...
Ci hai tradito. Hai tradito New York. Hai tradito la...
Oh, do they think that he killed his dad? Oh my god.
What?
Your papa. When he was weak in the hospital, when he was barely alive, you asked this woman, his nurse, to kill him.
That never happened. Shut up.
No, non puoi mettere a tacere la verità. Tell him.
Well, they are so nice, and I didn't think, what with all the pea shooters, that I should lie.
I'm sorry. What is happening right now?
Oh my god.
They shot him. Those children? Tell him!
Yeah, like I said, as an honest person who likes to cross her T's and hide her I's, I'd be remiss if I didn't afford myself truthfully in front of the Lord, my Savior, and these fine gentlemen.
Did what?
He's in a lot of pain, you said? And I don't like to see him like that. And you also said, will you take care of him?
Oh my fucking god, dude.
We got high. And then she's just a skirt I met the one time.
She was at the funeral.
2 times.
Yeah, and well, let's not forget about all those nights in my apartment.
8 times!
She's a crazy person.
Fucking Orietta, man.
The boss. Il tuo capo. So, let's stop this make-believe.
Where's Gaetano?
I order you to stop now.
Are they fucking here?
Media.
Gonna get the fucking kid to run it?
Di famiglia. That's shit. No? The old way for the old world. Brothers, uncles.
Oh, Lloyd's gonna think he's on top of the world, bro, and Zelmair is gonna fucking rip him a new one.
Are you kidding me?
Why does Orietta look so fucking badass?
He's gonna fucking chair that.
The police say you kill most of your patients.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
You were arrested for the killing of your boss.
Well, and to be clear, he got better.
This is the woman you choose. Una assassin.
I didn't. She's a roll around. She liked it rough.
Oh, you like it rough.
If you're saying that Mio padre?
Just so convince them! Stop acting so smug and cocky, like a baby.
So you can wear the crown. Then you kill your brother, so you don't have to share.
No.
And this is why the family business doesn't work. Because families are crazy.
You're crazy. Oh, you can't do this. Wait till I tell New York about this. Fucking mutiny. They'll chop your eyeballs out.
New York knows.
Oh. Wipe the smile off your face.
Oh, jeez, my heart.
I'm gonna kill you! You full-blooded Italian!
Full-blooded Italian?
I pay you!
I was gonna say Orietta's dead in this thing too. And Ball's the fucking man. Oh, 1 bullet, dude. That's all it's gonna take to Lloyd's head.
They make me tell them.
I'm not tugging you.
This honestly, this might be one of the funniest episodes of Fargo there is, and it works because it's still so serious.
Hag.
Demented. It's Fargo, dude. They can make it out.
Yeah, I made some mistakes, okay? But I didn't know about...
Her crazy ass.
You don't have to do this. Hasn't there been enough killing?
It's over, Justo. Oh, but these guys are all gonna fucking die too now.
What they make us do. We're paisan. Come on. We change our names. We eat each other. We forget. For what? Don't you get it, Joe? This is a ladder.
Oh, he's getting popped right in the goddamn head. Pull him down into the grave, please, Orietta.
Any last requests?
Yeah, can you shoot him first so I can...
Oh my god, Justo! She's a freak! She's a freak! Oh, this theme, bro. She's like a fucking witch, dude. Oh, that fucking zombie shit. Damn. What is that cool ass house over there?
He prayed to God every morning.
Oh, man. I fucking loved Orietta, man. Such an interesting, wacky character. Like, one of the wackiest in a good way characters I've seen in a long time. And Josto really felt like alternate universe Roman Roy, and Roman Roy is a fucking fantastic character in Succession. Again, it's one of those things, like, I'm not a fan of Loy as in, like, obviously I love watching him on screen. Chris Rock has been phenomenal. I don't want him to win, per se. But at the same time, I don't want Zelmare to kill him. I just want him to be demoted so that he can spend time with his family. Because Zelmare is about to pop out and shoot him right in the head at any moment. Oh, is Satchel gonna be waiting there for him? Dude, I'm telling you, man, does Satchel fucking kill his dad? That'd be awesome. Is Zelmare gonna kill him right in front of his kid? Okay, the fact that they haven't even mentioned Zelmare at all in the past, like, 3 episodes, she's about to fucking pop him at any second.
Satchel. Satchel.
Dude, Zelmare is about to pop up. It's gonna fucking happen right in his arms, dude. That's the most Chris Rocky that he's ever been. Babe! Is Zelmare gonna slaughter the whole family? I'm so scared right now. Oh, she's gonna kill her lover. His lover. No, it's too emotional, man. I'm so fucking paranoid. Where's Zelmare at? It's almost like I want to fucking skip all this because I know something bad's about to happen. I'm not getting emotionally invested. They're gonna postpone it even more, dude. They're gonna postpone it even more. I'm not falling for no happy ending.
So, all is forgiven.
Back to business.
Oh. I have a few small adjustments to the deal.
Adjustments.
It's nothing. A few details.
Are you kidding?
You go back on everything?
Half our business. You want to take half our business? We had a deal in the park.
You gave him power, dude.
Please be calm. This is just part of the new plan. Our national plan for the nation. New York, Chicago, Kansas City, Miami, Texas. You too are a national outfit. Yes? Wait, no. You are one man in one city. What do they say? Big fish, small pond.
I've loved that both since his conversations with Doc Senator.
I can tell you are thinking, you can just kill me the way you killed the man before. But this is a mistake. Because when you look at me, you don't see the man behind me. And the man behind him. And all the men that follow.
Oh my god, he's cooking! I fucking love him, dude.
You see them now. The wave that never ends. We understand each other. Cheer up. Look at it this way. We are not taking half. We are leaving half.
Oh, that's a banger line.
For us now. You do what we say, or we kill you and find someone who will. Fine della storia.
I like that because I want him to take a step back so he doesn't reach for that fucking power, you know what I mean? So I feel like the only reason he's reached for it is because he's seen something in his grasp. And being shut down like this, hopefully they accept it and he fucking goes and spends time with his family like I want him to. Where is Zelmare at and what is she about to do? Because I know we're gonna see her again. If we don't, I will be utterly shocked. Dude, anytime he's on screen, I just feel like he's about to get popped.
Go home. War's over.
You sure?
Yeah, they got someone competent in charge now. Any loud noise, my heart just dropped because I thought it was a gunshot, bro. Oh, he's so dead. He's so dead. He's either killing Loy or he's killing all of his family. Oh, dude, I don't want to get jump scared by it because I know that it's gotta come. It's over. It's over, Loy. She gonna get you. Dude, it's like Omar, man. She's coming. My heart is beating, yep. Kill his ass! Kill his ass! I knew it, man! I bet it's obvious, but like, oh, dude, they left it open. Ended for so long. You get what you deserve, man.
For Swanee.
Oh, man. I fucking knew it. Like, oh, man. That they've built up to it so much. Get your other siblings. Oh, damn. He's scarred for life. You gotta get out of... He got roped back in. That's haunting. It's like some fucking Red Dead Redemption shit. You're trying to get the kids out and he got pulled right back in.
And through them, we see the events of our times. We are black and white, rich and poor, foreign-born.
Oh, Rabbi, man.
And yet, if our pasts are separate, then aren't our histories separate too? Segregated? Ask yourself.
The GOAT.
Who writes the books? Who chooses what we remember
GOAT Ebel.
and what gets forgotten? My name is Etherita Pearl Smutney. This is my history report.
You staring at me? Audience? I'm telling you, man, she's gonna be like a fucking mob boss in the future. Either that or the president. Are we done? Benito, goosebumps. Goosebumps with the theme coming in. Oh, man. I tell you, I have never felt like there's been an end credit more than right now. I told you! I fucking told you. Most fucking out of my ass pull I've ever had, just because they share the last fucking name, dude. It's interesting how he took Rabbi's name, even though he had a connection with his father's story at the end. One of the greatest characters in the history of the show. I mean, well, specifically, he's such a great character in the best season of the show. Argue a huge part of the season is an origin story of him. So, oh, that was the final episode of the 4th season of Fargo. That's a wrap on the 4th season, the longest season. I'm just gonna come out straight and say it. I don't know how long I'm gonna talk for. Depends on how I'm feeling. That was probably my 4th favorite season. But under no circumstance do I think that there was any quality dip at all. Okay? I know I've spoken about it a couple times, but yeah, I discovered Fargo through one of my film classes. Amazing professor introduced us to the movie, the show, the format of the anthology. You know what I mean? And I fell in love with the show. I really did, and I binged the first 3 seasons like really fast. You know what I mean? And then some shit happened. You know, I get a little busy, and you know, had to take a month break, and it turned into a 2-month break, and then it turned into a 3-month break from starting the 4th season. And then finally, I had the idea to start making videos. Not even that, because I've had the idea for a while. I just sort of had the means to do it, and I wanted to jump at it. And one of the things I wanted to do, I wanted to save Fargo, because it's one of my favorite shows of all time. I think it's one of the best shows of all time. Quality-wise, I think it is the most underrated show in the history of television. Okay? I feel like it flies so far under the radar, and I think a huge part of that is the fact that it is an anthology series. But every season is so quality. Like, I think that's a problem with a lot of... I think the most famous anthology piece of TV is the 1st season of True Detective. Okay, but True Detective is never brought up as one of the greatest shows of all time because the other seasons, they kind of like really suck. And personally, I didn't even like the 1st season of True Detective on that level. I do want to say that. I don't want to get anyone's panties up in a bunch, but this show is just so fucking good. Okay, I really want to restate that, and I think I really liked that season. I think maybe there was maybe a smidge of too many characters. Not that they were bad, but I feel like if some of them were given more time, I would have loved them even more. Because I said something that's very different from this season compared to the first 2 seasons of Fargo is that there was 1 or 2 characters that I genuinely think are some all-time great characters. But season 1, 2 2 characters right off the bat that I think, you know what I mean? Season 2 had like 4 iconic characters. Season 3 obviously had Varga. And then obviously Ewan McGregor did a fucking fantastic job. And then I also want to give a shout out. I don't think she shined as much as she could have, but Carrie Coon is one of my favorite actresses of all time. So, you know, there's characters there. This season, characters up and down, so to speak. I feel like obviously the main character of the season I would probably say is Loy. And I love Loy. I think Chris Rock did a fantastic job. I will say that Loy Cannon is one of those characters that, and I talked about it many times, like, I didn't want to see him end up on top. Like, even as someone who, you know, falls into the trap of, like, falling in love with evil characters or, you know what I mean, anti-hero characters, whatever you want to talk about it. Sometimes I will root for him, you know what I mean? Even though I can see it's a television show and I wouldn't actually agree with their actions if it was real life. But in the context of a show, I would want them to succeed, so to speak. I never felt that about Loy in this season because of his obsession. It's almost like you look at a real life people who are obsessed with work and they don't give enough attention to their family. So I never wanted Loy to die per se, but I wanted him to be put into a position in which he could spend time with his family. And I think it's tragic. I just got goosebumps thinking about it, where he was finally put in that position. I think he finally had a realization that there was no continued way up. He finally had to just settle down for a minute, and he was about to have time with his family, and then it all got torn from him. And I first of all, I think that's beautiful, and it really makes me appreciate the character even more. But again, I don't think. I'll say it simply. I love the character. It wasn't a legendary character for me. Same with someone like Josta, who I liked a little less than Loy. I like Loy because he could get down in the dirt, you know what I mean, plan, manipulate. And Josta did have a couple flashes of that, but I think just his childish nature kind of took him down a couple pegs, 20 pegs, 30 pegs. I want to talk about so much stuff, and I'm gonna be all over the place with this. So I didn't think Josta was a legendary character, even though I loved him. Same with Gaetano. Gaetano arc throughout the season, I really enjoyed. He started off as a character whom I genuinely disliked. You know what I mean? I felt he was kind of goofy and, you know, over the top, and he sort of, I don't want to say matured maybe, but had a couple realizations that made him into a more interesting character, and his death was fucking fantastic. Ethelrita and her family I really enjoyed, but again, I spoke about it last episode. That type of character isn't like the one that really gets me going over the top. Again, I loved her. I really enjoyed her character. And I even think I would really enjoy another season of Fargo in which maybe she's the main character and she has gone down an illegal path. I think that would be very interesting. But you know what I mean? Not super good character. I don't want to go through every character here, but my top 4 let me see, my top 4. My top 5 characters in no order, probably, and I still don't know her name, and I feel so bad about it. Loy's wife, really by the end of the season, made me fucking fall in love with her. Doc Senator and Ebel, I really loved. Okay, Ebel really grew right at the end of that last episode, really sort of raised the ranks. He's on the edge, you know what I mean, maybe like 5 or 6 with Loy. My top 2 characters this season were without a doubt, okay, and my number 2, Orietta, who I thought was one of the best, like, sort of wacky, out there characters I've seen in television. She was gripping, and she was scary, and she was funny. She was everything. She was. I was so enthralled because she was so shrouded in mystery the entire time that I couldn't really like get a firm grasp of her character. But I thought that the actress, and that's another thing. I have to learn all these actors' names. That's something I'm usually obsessed with, but because I'm changing the format in my life, so to speak, with these videos, I haven't really had time to look at the actors. I've definitely got to look it up because she was fucking fantastic. I would definitely be open to watching more shows with her in it. But I thought she was fantastic. And again, I talked about it a couple minutes ago with the screen time. I feel like if she was given even more screen time, that she could potentially take that next step into that sort of top Fargo stratosphere of characters. But my favorite character of the season, someone who died a while ago, you know what I mean, 3 or 4 episodes ago, Deffy. I love Deffy. And it's not just the fact that, you know, Timothy Olyphant is a fucking phenomenal actor, you know what I mean, one of the... it's funny, I keep saying things like one of the best actors of our generation, and then I say it 50 times, and, you know what I mean, I guess it's true, but the list is major. But anyway, Olyphant is a fantastic actor. And I loved and I keep using that word because I think that's what Fargo is really good at, quirky. Fargo is one of those shows, and I think it might be a reason why it's not as popular. It's good. It's like 10 out of 10 quality, some of the best TV you've ever seen. But it's weird. It's not afraid to get weird. It's not afraid to get goofy. It's not afraid to get wacky. It's not afraid to shock you. It's sort of a in-your-face show. that doesn't hold back. It's very symbolic. It's weird. It has fucking aliens and, you know what I mean? Fucking hurricanes and zombies and curses and fucking weird Jewish fucking episode thingies that are, I don't know, I can't even explain it. That's how weird it is. But I think that's what they excel at, making weird good. Because I've watched a lot of shows where I'll fucking dismiss it, like, oh, that's too fucking weird, or oh, that's kind of goofy. It took me out of it. In Fargo, it never takes me out of it. In fact, it just intrigues me more. I'm interested to see the fucking weird and goofy characters we get next season, and the supernatural elements that we get. But Deafy, I feel like, was the perfect fucking mix of Fargo Goofy and every other Timothy Olyphant person of authority character. It was the perfect mix of it. And so that's why I definitely would say he's my favorite character. But again, I wouldn't put him probably in my top 10 Fargo characters, honestly. He would maybe scratch the edge. I mean, when I think about my favorite characters, my top 3 in no order, Lauren Malvo, VM Varga, and Peggy Blomquist. That's going to be my top 3 right there. Again, season 2 has so many fucking characters. Hansi, the main character, which I keep fucking blanking on. I don't know why I keep blanking on. I'm thinking real hard, dude. I don't know why I keep blanking. Lou, right? Solverson. There we go. Fucking shit, dude. I'm sorry about that. That's like the second time I've done it. Lou Solverson. He's definitely in my top 10. Hansi, as I spoke about. Mike Milligan. Okay. Fantastic character. I forget the name of Ewan McGregor's character from last season. Nikki Swango, another one that I would probably put above. Now I'm blanking on this season's characters. I would put above Deafy too. So it's tough. I'm definitely, one day I'm probably going to sit down and make a top 10 Fargo characters list someday. Maybe make just a 60-second short about it, so I can get my opinions out there. But I think that's my immediate reason why I can't put it above those other seasons, because the other seasons were of the same quality, yet didn't have characters for me to latch onto, and that's so important when it comes to TV. I think my second favorite show of all time. I don't really want to get into like my top 10, you know what I mean? But my second favorite show of all time is Lost, and it's a large part of that is because my favorite character of all time is in it. John Locke. He's my favorite fictional character, and I fall in love with him in the 3rd episode. You know what I mean? No, I'm so intrigued by him in the 3rd episode, and already by the end of the 4th episode, I'm in love. So, and I think that this season didn't really have that. It took me a while to sort of latch on to anyone, and even then, I didn't really get as much as I would have wanted to with Orietta and Deafy, even with an extended season. So I think that's just because of the sort of slight character bloat. But the fucking episodes were fantastic. The Doc Senator episode, the Death episode, was fantastic. And then I would probably say my top 3 episodes of the season were 8, 9, and 10. I'd probably say 11 was probably my 5th favorite episode of the season. Just right off the top of my head, real quick. Not really ranking as I've been going along. Just sort of off of my gut feeling. I'm so happy. I think I was going to talk about it, and I didn't. Because I started talking about the fact that I took such a long break in between seasons. Sorry for bouncing around so much. I went to the season with the expectation that this season was poor, or at least poorer than the rest. And I guess I'm sort of agreeing with that, saying it's my 4th favorite season. But I was under the impression from a couple comments I saw online that this was a step down, that Noah Hawley let us down, so to speak. And I think that it was fucking bullshit, if people ever thought that, because this season was goddamn phenomenal. I mean, there were so many. Again, I'm gonna repeat, I don't think there was any 10 out of 10 characters, but I think that there was like fucking 80, like 8.5s out of 10. Every episode, again, I go to it every episode. The artistic nature of this show is fucking unrivaled. I definitely spoke about this, I think, in episode 1 or 2 discussion. I thought for a very long time that Better Call Saul was the best cinematography of any show I've ever watched. And after watching this show, I had to change my mind. There's something about this show, the beauty of it, just the scenes, the way that they place the characters in shots, the nerdy shit. You know what I mean? Because here's the thing. I've been in a lot of breakdowns, analysis, discussions, you know what I mean? Even simple discussions about shit like that. About, the symbolism of the camera and the placement of the, you know what I mean? I've gotten into conversations like that. I think they're important. I think they're interesting. But also, you don't need that every time. Sometimes you just want to make a cool fucking shot. Sometimes you just want to do something that looks interesting, looks different, looks unique, looks like something that's never been done before. And I think that Fargo fucking does this phenomenally. And I think it's inspiration from the movie Fargo. That fucking shot of, and I don't remember the main character. I've only seen the movie Fargo once. But the shot of the main character of the movie sort of cleaning off his car, with that top-down shot in the snow. One of the best movie shots I've ever seen, in my opinion. I've not seen that movies, but it's a standout scene for me. And I think that just every episode has at least one scene, whether it be artistically, cinematography-wise, lighting-wise, color-wise, whatever it is, something that I have never seen before, and not only something that I've never seen before, but something that, like, as someone who loves creating shit, just me sitting back and going, holy shit, that's really fucking good. That's really fucking good. And then you go along with the writing and the weirdness and the wackiness, and I do that 20 times per episode, it feels, with every single aspect of the show. You know what I mean? Just fucking praising it. Praising it every single moment I can get. The music, fucking fantastic. Fargo, the main theme for Fargo is one of the top 5 themes in anything I've ever seen, okay? It's not only iconic, but it's so easily able to be sort of replicated or done slightly different that adds new meaning to it. And I think that is so fucking great. I think of something like the Game of Thrones TV show, where it'll have like a certain family have a theme, like the Lannister theme or the Stark theme or whatever, and then it will slightly change it for certain characters. It'll slightly change it for different moments or different scenes. It'll even fucking merge it into other themes, just to convey either an emotion or convey a connection or convey whatever. Okay, and I think that Fargo is one of the best shows to do that with music-wise. Dude, I've probably been talking for like 20 minutes or something like that, but it flies by so fast because watching a show like Fargo just makes me so fucking happy. So happy, okay? Obviously, I'm going to go to season 5 next, and I'll give a quick sort of 3 or 4 minute rundown right here. I'll probably give another one, too, to begin the next season, but I just wanted to say real quick that after I do finish Fargo, I'm gonna watch the True Detective season 4, just to get that out of the way. Like I mentioned it like probably like 15 minutes ago. I'm not a huge fan of True Detective, but if I start watching something, I finish it. And I made a vow: any show I watch from this point till the day I fucking die or can't make videos, I'm gonna put it on video, and that's gonna be not just TV shows, but movies, video games, fucking novels, probably. I just want to. I'm such a big fan of art and fiction, narrative story, that I want to sort of, I don't know, put my journey on the internet. Not only just, showcase some stuff that I think is worth showcasing, but also to see if I can find anybody who wants to talk about it as much as I like to fucking yap my mouth out right now, like I am, like you guys have seen. And I know that nobody's probably going to ever see this moment right here. If someone ever does see this, I don't care if it's like 6 years into me being making videos, okay? If someone sees this and has heard through all this yapping session, just fucking leave a message. I will fucking see it, dude. So speaking about season 5 of Fargo, another reason why I wanted to wait a little bit on the this episode or this season, because like I said, I binged the first 3 and then I sort of out of my hands had to wait a couple months and then decided to just wait until I got all this YouTube shit down. to start season 4. Another thing is that I have already seen the first episode of season 5. And it's been so goddamn long that I genuinely, I'm not saying this to, fucking fake a reaction, I don't remember anything about it. And funny enough, I actually saw this early access. I saw this before this was even on any streaming services or anything like that. So it was a big moment for me. I saw it in class, but I don't remember that much from it. So I'm very hyped to get into it. I think I know of 3 actors in it. I know, obviously, I think John Hamm I think he might be the main character, or at least the highest build character. I know Joe Keery, the gentleman from Stranger Things. Also, Stranger Things Season 4 reaction will be coming out. Probably when Stranger Things Season 5 gets announced, because I've yet to watch Season 4 for some stupid reason. And then the other character, I'm pretty sure that Jennifer Jason Leigh. I think that's this. I think so. And I want to just give a shout out to Jennifer Jason Leigh real quick. A phenomenal actress. I know I said it a couple minutes ago. I've not seen that many movies before, and I think just the type of movie I like, the type of story I like. My favorite movie is surprisingly, and I've only seen 3 Tarantino movies, and I know that this is one of his least popular movies, but my favorite movie of all time is The Hateful Eight. It's just, I don't know if you guys have ever watched a piece of fiction that like you think is like fucking formed for you. The structure, the narrative, the acting, it's just fucking made for me, I feel like. And I think that Jennifer Jason Leigh does a fucking fantastic job in it. So I'm very excited to see what they can pull off for next season. Next season obviously goes back to the normal amount of episodes. I don't know why this one is extra long. I don't know if this was made during COVID and they maybe needed an extra episode or whatever. I haven't done any research into that. And honestly, I'm not saying this is I didn't like the last season. The last episode. I don't even think they really needed it. I feel like they could have spread that out a little bit through the 10, but I'm not going to disagree. Like I said at the beginning of the episode and the last episode, I don't get angry at more. I want more. I enjoy more. So as long as something isn't rushed, I'm okay with it being spread a little thin. But again, a little thin. I don't think it was spread thin at all. I fucking enjoyed every single second of it, so I don't want to get that confused. I think that's enough. I think I've sort of stated my opinions, my love for not only this season, but this show as a whole, okay? Because this show is the most underrated show of this generation, probably. Of the shows I've seen at bare minimum, because I feel like Fargo is a show that I never hear anyone talk about, but I would definitely put it up there quality-wise with any show, with any fucking show you can think of. That's going to be it for this discussion, okay? I appreciate any of you who are still watching, whether it's 2 years, 1 month, or 18 decades in the future. If you guys like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I've got the full-length reaction up on Patreon if that's something you're interested in. And if you guys like the content on the channel, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe. I will see you guys next week for the season premiere, the season 5 season premiere of Fargo.